Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Exos Heroes. And now it's time to review Rood, a new mythic hero unit in Exos Heroes. Let's look into his skill kits and let's see if he's going to be a part of new meta content or not. That's it, let's get this started. First, let's start with his stats, which I think is pretty massive, okay? His attack stats is 2,340 points. If you really want to make a competitive analysis, then you can compare it with Bathory. She has only 1,379 attack stats. Look at that. Compared to Bathory, Rood has 2,340 attack stats. That's massive. If you are going to look into Raquel, it's 1,235 points only. So we can really assume that Rood can actually deal some crazy damage output in the battlefield out there. He is really powerful unit indeed, okay? Looking into attack speed, 112 points, critical hit rate, 15%, critical damage, 150%, pretty much as average like any other unit out there. Anyways, now that said, let's review his skills. Let's see how amazing he is. Looking into his passive skill right over here, buff effect, grants resurrect to self for 10 turns upon defeating an enemy. As long as he keeps on defeating the enemy, he gets that resurrect to himself, which will allow him to resurrect back to life right away whenever he dies. That is really good, and provided that he can deal some crazy damage to the enemies out there, it is gonna be not much of a big problem for him to kill the enemies in the battlefield. So hey, resurrect definitely suits him the most. That said, the next one right here, immune blaze. It says buff effect grants immunity to self for 4 turns at the start of the battle. This thing right over here is very precious for the arena contents, or let's say the Devanistania battles. Yes, you heard me right. In the PvP contents, this is gonna be a really good stuff, because having the immunity right away, not being able to be inflicted by any kind of status effects out there, that is so good, okay? This is really awesome, guys. Anyways, that's said, now let's move into his first active skill known as the striking blow. It says it requires 1 mana. The damage deals 150% damage to 1 enemy. Okay, pretty clean right over here. Cleanses 1 debuff from self. Okay, looks pretty fair. Not one of the best skill out there. Next one right over here only requires 2 mana. That means like we can see that like his skills are pretty economical, just like Jin. Alright, it's pretty awesome, guys, and it's a burst skill. His second active skill known as the Royal Sting, only 2 mana required. Damage dealt deals 63% piercing damage to all enemies, okay? And piercing effect, previously it was supposed to ignore 25% of the defense of the enemies. I don't know what's gonna be this time, okay? Anyways, piercing is some kind of thing that would allow you to ignore some chunky amount of the defense of the enemies, and I would say it's pretty good. A burst damage, meaning like more the mana you have, more the damage that you are going to be able to deal to your enemies. And overall, guys, this is an amazing character who can easily nuke a single character. And with that amazing attack stat by his side, he can deal some crazy damage, and thanks to his resurrect, he can pretty much keep on reviving a lot out there as long as he can keep on killing the enemies. Definitely an amazing skill for PvE contents, let alone the PvP content, okay? In the PvP content, it's really awesome, guys. And finally, in the for the immune blitz right over here, that immunity right off the bat as soon as the battle start for a total of 4 turns can be a really great help, not to be controlled or manipulated by the enemies out there due to a lot of negative status effects, which could actually really spoil his performance in the battlefield. So that is really good. As a main DPS dealer, definitely he really do need these 2 skill sets, and he does have them, which actually makes him really awesome, guys. Anyways, that said, as a DPS unit, he should have those skill sets as well that could have actually improved his attack stat, his critical hit rate, or maybe critical damage or whatsoever, but his skill kits really do not improve his DPS output or whatsoever, it seems. Alright, so that said, he's definitely going to take a lot of help. He really requires a lot of help from the other units out there that could allow him to be a lot more effective out there in the battlefield, thanks to attack boost or maybe critical damage boost or whatever that is that the other allies are going to be able to provide to him. He really is reliant upon the other allies in order to become even more deadly in the battlefield out there. Alright, definitely one of the top-notch and top-tier unit by his stats alone. Okay, so yeah, there you go, and pretty easy to use character. Why? Because only 1 mana required. Alright, look at that, that is it. So that is pretty awesome, isn't it? That's it. Now let's check out his details right over here. His skill animations, I believe. Alright, this game is actually getting a lot of delays. Oh well, even after a few minutes, this screen is pretty much the same. It's stuck. There are a lot of bugs and issues with the Exos series right now. I mean, like, it's totally expected. So anyways, let's hope for the devs to fix this one right away. Anyways, Rood is an amazing character. If you manage to get him, good luck. I mean, like, congratulations and good luck getting him through his summons. Anyways, that's it. That is it for today. See you guys in the next video. So, definitely an amazing character.